You want to talk about it? I'd rather laugh about it. Let's get a little dark about it.
On the Traumedy Show.
Welcome to the Traumedy Show. I'm your co-host, Rachel Wilford.
And I'm your other co-host, Megan Wilford.
And today, not only are we Rachel and Megan Wilford, we are also Princess Zero Suit Samus.
Nice.
And the Lorax. Spontaneously.
I loved the spontaneous decision to just throw on that orange mustache.
Right. The Rachel to Lorax pipeline.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. You were maybe going to be Farquaad today, and then...
Oh, we're in Vegas, by the way.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So backing up a little bit.
We're podcasting from mine and Bullseye's extremely dirty, messy hotel room in Las Vegas.
Pizza, donuts.
There is a box of 3-day-old pizza.
This does actually make me feel better about my hotel room, actually.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
4-day-old beer.
Yeah.
There's just socks and underwear everywhere. Mm-hmm. There's a bag of craisins.
A few rats.
Over there. There's some rats and roaches. Yeah, housekeeping tried to get in here today and I was like, no.
Don't come in.
No. Run.
Yeah, when, trying to call my boyfriend's pseudonym, Washington Boy. Mm-hmm. He was really stressed out about how messy the hotel room was because he's like, what are the housekeepers, like, not the housekeepers, what are the, like, staff gonna think? I'm like, he's like nervous about how messy they're gonna think we are. Yeah.
I mean, there's probably way worse rooms in Vegas. Are you kidding me?
I know.
All the party people.
Washington Boy is really realizing he has a messy girlfriend for sure.
Ooh, so he's the clean one?
Oh my God, yes.
Okay. He and I are really going to bond over that because Bullseye's the messy one and I'm the clean one of our house.
Yes.
So
there's a lot of ways where Washington and Bullseye are similar, but then a lot of ways where like you two are both the anal. You and Washington Boy are the anal ones who have to clean and...
Yeah. Well, and then you and Bullseye tend to be similar in certain areas too.
Yes.
So in some ways, I'm dating the male version of you and you are dating the male version of me in some ways.
In some ways. Well, and like in both of the ways too, I think our boyfriends also are a little bit more like calm or like the emotional regulators or whatnot, but you're also that for me.
That's true.
Oh.
You're that for me too. But
speaking of that, so we're in Vegas.
Yeah, we're here for Anime Las Vegas. I think last time that we had a you and me episode, we talked about how we were going to be doing that. And now here we are doing that and also doing our podcast.
When doing our podcast because we must and we need a new episode for 3 days from now.
And we just do all the things all the time. I also worked for Red Rock while I've been here as well. So
I spent like over 40 hours just making props this weekend and
having breakdowns periodically.
Oh I'm so tired.
Wait, maybe I should explain my Lorax. I didn't actually like go to the con as Lorax today.
Oh, right.
I didn't go to the con as anything but myself today because I was too tired from yesterday. I was going to be sexy Farquaad, but then I decided no. And so then we came to do this podcast right now and Megan's in Zero Suit Samus.
Yes.
And I have a pack of mustaches. And so I just decided to put on the most chaotic one that's orange and looks like the Lorax. Anyway.
We're sorry if this
Quick
episode's
aside.
a little like
we're all
chaotic.
over the place.
We are just
we're running on last night's espresso martinis and garlic bread.
Oh my gosh.
and a dream.
Maybe an edible or two.
Yeah.
I've been staying up until 4 a.m. every night for at least the last like 6 nights in a row. And so my sleep schedule is completely off.
Yeah. I'm with you.
The whole plan was I was going to go to WonderCon in Anaheim on Friday, go straight from there, drive to Las Vegas to go to Anime Las Vegas Saturday and Sunday. I was going to premiere 2 new cosplays. A week ago, I was like, I'm going to make my cool new shoes and my gun, and I don't know how to use EVA foam, but I'm going to buy a Dremel and a heat gun, and I'm going to watch all these YouTube videos, and I literally just went... It was such an ADHD moment, honestly, and I was like, yeah, I'm going to overcommit to this, and I'm going to go.
Most of those things did not happen.
No, I mean, I didn't make it to WonderCon. I finished some props, but then, like, the gun and the shoes were especially going to be useful for the Zero Suit cosplay, which I did not end up wearing on Friday. But I did, I'm going to show...
I'm in this show.
I want to show what I need. I do baby voices with Washington Boy all the time, and it's like bad. And it's just...
She started doing them with me now too, and I'm like, wow, can I have that gun to blow my brains out?
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Maybe I will get you guys to start doing it.
Oh God! I mean, we do it here and there, but not to the extent
we're really
that
bad.
it's like leaked into other conversations.
Yeah.
With other people.
Anyway, here's my whittle gun. You can't see it when you're listening to this, but I got a Nerf gun and I sanded the shit out of this with like a Dremel to get the Nerf logo to go away. And I sanded it for forever, primed it several coats of primer, spray painted it several coats, then like just kind of freehand painted this shit for so long and did that. Where's my shoes? I'm really proud of this.
Yeah, the shoes are sick.
Yeah, you couldn't see them in my ball gown, really. And the whole point of this cosplay was to be Zero Suit Samus, but in...
Yeah, there you go. Sorry,
But
she's
in
showing
a-
the shoe in the video right now, and it wasn't in frame.
As a princess, it's like if Princess Peach and Zero Suit combined, and they were, you know, a ball gown, so made these for forever, spent way too long, my very first time ever working on foam. Like, it just, as anything, it took way, way longer than I thought it was going to take. I ended up, my entire day on Friday, I was going to go to WonderCon. I just was painting all day long.
Yeah, you didn't leave your house until like 9 p.m.
No.
to get to Vegas. And
I got
you
to
just
Vegas
skipped.
at like 2 a.m. almost. And was so, going into this story a little bit, this has been a really long week, and I was very excited to see Washington Boy at that point because he's just a little bit more like, I mean, he's just kind of a safe place for me at this point, especially to be really emotional. And so I was like so excited to get to him. Also, granted, I'm about to pull up and he's at the airport and he's like, I just won $4,000 in the slot machine.
At the airport.
Yes, which was very exciting. And he was like emotional, like very happy. But I was super excited about that, but also so overstimulated and tired and just hadn't really been sleeping and had been painting and whatever. And we all know that I'm not the world's best driver. And so I am getting close to the airport and I accidentally like miss him and I drive by and I try to just do like, I don't know if you've ever picked anyone up from the Las Vegas airport, but I had to do this like loop around and it got to the point where I was basically having a panic attack, driving 30 miles an hour over like speed bumps, just crying, trying to find him. And then I'd navigate back to where he is at Terminal 3. That didn't work. I navigate to his location. That didn't work. I'm about to get back on the freeway and I ended up like pulling over on this like ramp up into, he's like, stay right there. I'm going to find you. And I'm like, this weekend I feel like. And then he finally gets there and then I jump out of the car and I'm just like sobbing like, I miss you. I'm so tired. Like I'm just so overstimulated. And he's like, you never have to drive again. It's for the best for everybody.
Yeah.
And I'm just crying at that point too because I feel I've cried around him so much recently, and it's this like anxiety feeling of like, oh my god. At this point when he was tying my gown today, and I said like, I think I keep crying because then I'm worried that you're gonna think I'm emotional. And he's like, well, I know, of course you. What do you mean I'm gonna think you're emotional?
He told me that today too, and I was like, that ship sailed a long time ago. I'm getting emotional because I'm thinking that you're gonna think I'm emotional. Yeah.
Most fucking dumb thing I've ever It's a new relationship and we're both so like invested and like very much in love, but then this is like my world, and sometimes with cons and cosplay, things don't go the way you think they're gonna go, and this is a hobby for fun, and so it's really hard for him to even comprehend like, oh, this is stressing her out, or this ended up being like, this specific moment is really not fun and she's crying about painting this gun and I don't understand. Like it's hard for someone who's never done cosplay or Comic-Cons to come into this and be like, oh, is this fun?
Yeah.
This is a thing why do you do this?
Yeah, like problem solving men are probably like, you're crying about the con and the cosplay. Maybe we just stop doing the thing that's making you cry.
No,
and it's like, no, that's not the
so
solution.
much. Yeah.
I need to paint the gun more.
It's
then I will stop crying.
He's learning, and I think that's just where a little bit of my like overthinking about it of he's really getting entrenched in my world, and if he didn't know me already enough, now he really does over this last weekend. Just the whole crying at the airport and like this is me.
This is real. This is me.
I am the most fucking emotional. Like, he's super emotional too, which is also nice. But like, man, he definitely saw like some of the worst sides of me in a way of just how much I can be. So I think that was it's been a lot this weekend, and I've been so tired and sleep deprived. But then seeing his response and always seeing him just be like, I don't know what you're so like, I love you. Like I love this about you. We're going to figure it out. And next time I'm going to tie your gown better, and we're going to do this. And he's trying so hard. This isn't his normal like thing. It's not like he loves cons, but he's like, I'm going to paint your gun so much. But like he was trying to help me craft in the hotel room today, and he was just he's actually good at this kind of thing. So he's like frustrated that I don't have like the right tools. He's like, did you not use tape to like paint your sharp edges? And I was like,
that's what I need you for.
He's like, do you not have a white base primer? And I'm like, like, I'm literally just a girl. Like,
yeah.
Anyway, but then I get so emotional because I'm like, you love me even though I'm a mess. And then I just like last night we had a couple drinks, and I definitely had some weed and whatnot, and after dinner, and I think at one point we were just crying. I was like, I can't believe you love me after all of this weekend. Yeah, that's a little.
I feel like so many of our episodes are like, and let's dissect Megan's breakdown this week.
I know.
It's so funny.
At one point, I can't even remember because I was a little out of it last night, but we were talking about something like flirting or whatever, and I'm like, the problem is I just feel too safe with you, is what I said to him. And he's like, oh yeah, that's such a
you're too safe.
Because that's how it feels sometimes, right? Like I think I'm like so emotional with him because I just feel like I was not crying like this to any of my other exes or whatever.
Sure.
So it's like he's getting like a tsunami of
a backlog.
He's been really sweet. So the fact that he's still here and smiling and just
God bless him.
And then he took us out to dinner last night with the jackpot that he won, which was cute.
Yeah, it was fun.
Because Bullseye's here for work because he's working this con. So we got to go out to dinner and walk around the casino, and it was a blast.
We played slots and just,
That was really my first time like playing slots.
Yeah, I haven't.
It's kind of fun.
Really either. I did when I was here for Alexis's birthday, her 21st birthday, like a million years ago. Taylor and I played a little bit of slots, but I immediately lost like $100. So I was like, yeah, I'm good.
Right.
But I don't know.
If it's my own, there's no part of me that's like, I just want to keep.
Yeah, I just don't really have the gambling desire. I'm more like, and then even last night I was like, oh my gosh, we're up like $300. Like, let's just pocket it. And Bullseye was like, no, we should keep going. Like, we're just still walking around hanging out. And I'm like, I would way rather just like pocket that $300 than like maybe we get a little bit more. I don't know. I'd rather just like take it and run with it. But some people are different.
I was trying to get all like psychological about it last night. I was like, I wonder why I feel like men are a little bit more into gambling than women. And
I think men are bigger risk takers.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. I mean, I absolutely am making that up.
Right.
But I feel like maybe I'm not, and that I have read that before. The psychology of gambling.
Yeah.
I'm also a psychologist.
Well, yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Because I'm the smartest person you know. So it makes a lot of sense as to why I'm telling you I'm a psychologist.
Yeah, there's no part of me that would have done that with my own money, but
yeah, but I feel like they have more of like the hero complex, the risk taking, the like, you know, I don't know.
Maybe
than women,
like
we're a little bit more
provider.
logical, practical, like we don't.
Yeah, there's no part of me that's just gonna go
throw away money.
No. Mm-mm. Except on my gowns.
Right. Or the $20 I spend every morning while here on coffee and egg bites. Bless you. Bless you.
Thank you.
Bless you. Holy extra blessings for you little sinner.
Say that again.
Extra blessings for you little sinner.
Oh my God.
Bless you. This entire episode is just you sneezing.
Oh my God. All right.
We're going to be okay. But we did make a lot of content yesterday.
Yes.
I dressed up as Dr. Mario.
Yes.
Washington Boy was Mario, and you were Princess Peach in your ball gown.
Yep.
Bullseye was working the event, so he didn't participate. But yeah, we made some healthcare stuff for Rev Doc, and we posted
follow
one
Rev
today.
Doc if you haven't yet.
Please.
That was fun.
Yeah, it was fun to do our first little like chaotic crossover of cosplay and my job. Yeah, I was gonna say corporate, but I don't. It's not.
It's not even really corporate anymore.
Just my job.
Getting closer, Thelonious.
Getting further away from corporate, honestly.
Well, yeah,
but closer to the dream of not being in corporate.
Exactly.
Yeah,
we'll get there.
We are getting there. Getting closer every day and further.
All right, this is going to be a short little fun episode, and we're going to do something different because we're in cosplay.
Yeah.
And because we're a little delusional right now.
Yeah. Just a little.
We are going to play a few rounds of Fuck, Marry, Kill.
Just for the fucking hell of it.
Just for that.
Because it's our podcast and we can.
We did this for a long time when we were in Tokyo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drunk at the Golden... Oh, no, it wasn't the Golden Gay.
It was in Kyoto.
In Kyoto, that cute little street.
Yes. That was really fun.
Yeah. That was when Megan asked me, Fuck, Marry, Kill, the wolf, Donald Trump, or Adolf Hitler.
And can you remind our listeners what you selected?
I would love to. I said, what did I say?
I don't remember. That's why I'm like, remind me.
I think I said, I killed the wolf.
Oh, yeah. Did you marry Adolf?
I fucked Donald Trump and I married Hitler because I was like, I can infiltrate from the inside. If I'm married to him, like maybe I can like persuade him not to mass murder the Jews.
Yep.
Maybe I can save the Jewish people.
I can't believe you have a fucking orange mustache.
I have an orange mustache on talking about how I'm going to marry Adolf Hitler for Fuck, Marry, Kill.
Do you have one for me? I haven't thought of one yet.
Okay, yeah. I have one for you. Fuck, Marry, Kill. Bowser, Wario, Waluigi.
Ooh. Wow. Gotta marry Bowser.
Why?
I think that he actually would be a really good partner.
Why? What about him gives you that impression?
Just nothing. That's all I give you. All right. Bowser has
very devoted.
Bowser has property.
Okay.
He has retirement.
Okay, you're in it for the bennies.
Well, yeah.
Okay, got it.
He's probably, I don't even want to go there, actually. Well
endowed?
Oh, that's what I was going to say. Well, okay. He's
I
probably
can actually see him having a small dick.
What? Well, I don't even want to picture that. I'm so sorry.
I don't feel like Bowser has BDE.
Well, honestly, I don't care because it wouldn't be for anything related to that.
It would be a platonic marriage. There wouldn't be any sort of.
But I feel like he would like probably let me rule all the Goombas. I mean, I see the way he pines after Princess Peach. Like, I think he'd be a good husband. And then gotta fuck Waluigi because that man, I just know he's gonna be crazy.
Waluigi fucks.
Oh. Does Waluigi fuck? The way I act like I fucked him hard.
Let me tell you. Let me tell you.
Does
what Waluigi does in bed.
And then kill Wario. Wario doesn't fuck, and I'm not gonna marry Wario.
Squatty little man.
No, yeah. That is my final answer.
Okay.
Submit that.
Fair. Noted.
All right. Thelonious. That's the first one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Myself.
Thelonious. Farquaad. Prince Charming.
Interesting. I mean, myself for 2 of these, which is crazy. Just absolutely crazy. The narcissist in me is screaming. I think I have to marry Lord Farquaad also for the same reason that you would marry Bowser for the bennies. Like, I would love to be... he would become king if he got married, right? So then I'd be queen of Duloc.
For sure.
Yeah, I'd be queen of Duloc.
And if, like, at that point, you could, like, poison him pretty easily.
Oh, instantly.
Would you poison
It wouldn't take much. He's tiny. It would be, like, almost untraceable.
You're talking about poisoning Farquaad right now.
I mean... Okay, listen, I love Farquaad forever, but like actually the thought of like marrying him and doing all the things with him, you know, isn't the most appealing actually.
Yes.
But again, I'd be in it for the bennies. I feel like it would be a short-term thing, but I would get power and I would live in a castle. I think I would probably fuck Prince Charming and kill Thelonious.
You think?
I think so.
I feel like Thelonious would be better fuck than Prince Charming.
You think?
Yeah.
I mean, it's debatable. I mean,
let us know in the comments.
Yeah, it depends on what you're into, I suppose.
It's true. Maybe just a little more into that executioner vibe.
Right. Sure. And we did see his fingers when he said pick 2, my lord. So
I can respect those answers. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Thelonious. Shaggy. Scooby. And Fred.
So now I have to fuck, marry, kill, or dog? Shaggy, Scooby. Okay, granted, all of the characters are adults in this scenario, including the dog.
Is it too weird? Should I do a different one?
I mean, no.
It's chaotic.
I would just have to kill the dog.
Wow. So now you kill animals. Wow.
What a choice did you give me?
I kind of set you up to fail.
Well,
you either marry a dog, fuck a dog, or kill a dog.
Yeah. So, I mean, yikes. I would kill
Damn, R.I.P.
Or I can marry him and just,
let him go.
Platonically. Yeah. Marry him and let him go.
Release him into the wild.
Yeah, but I don't want to kill Shaggy or Fred.
You'd rather kill a dog.
I would kill Scooby. I would I'd marry Shaggy and I'd kill Fred.
Really?
Well, I don't know. I feel like Fred is gay.
Oh.
But then
really?
I'd rather have fuck a gay man once than marry a gay man. Okay, yeah.
Why do you think Fred's gay?
Why would you not?
Well, is he not into Daphne? No? They're not a thing?
I don't know. I mean, maybe he's bisexual, but I feel like he's a little too...
It's just a little fruity.
Well, and I have nothing wrong with him being in touch with his feminine side. I just don't... I don't know. I feel like I just would want to be married to Shaggy. I think that'd be more fun. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Through a dog... Well, here you go. Tony the Tiger.
Oh, Jesus.
Tricks the Rabbit.
Oh, damn.
And the Captain Crunch
You went fucking Kellogg's in this
Captain
bitch.
Crunch ahoy, man. What's his name?
Captain Crunch. I think he's the captain.
You know what? Screw that. I'm not going to give you a single human because...
all animals.
Well, that makes it a little less... I don't know. Instead of Captain Crunch, we're going Toucan Sam. So Tony the Tiger, Toucan Sam... What was the other one I said?
The Tricks the Rabbit.
Yep.
Wow. Well, you've given me a real Sophie's choice here, Thelonious. With a Kellogg's twist. Oh boy.
Real Sophie's choice. Oh my God.
You know, I think I would kill the rabbit.
Yeah. 100%.
That motherfucker's crazy.
Yep.
I think I would fuck Toucan Sam and marry Tony the Tiger. Tony the Tiger just gives like very masculine kind of BD in my opinion.
I mean Tony Tiger by far is like the most fuckable of all of the cereal mascots.
Right, but like long term.
Yes.
Like fuck a toucan once or fuck a tiger for the rest of my life. It's gotten really bestiality. This is a topic we haven't covered yet before on the podcast. Bestiality. And
in our next trauma bonding segment.
Someone writes it. Oh God. For the animal porn segment of our podcast. No, it's fucked up. We don't. What you do in your... We're just kidding. What you do
is fucked up and don't do that.
Right. You know, we don't kink shame. However, we don't... I do.
Well, Rachel kinks shame. I don't
shames.
kink shame, but we do shame bestiality. However, for the purposes of this game...
Take a stance.
And my stance is Tony the Tiger is the most fuckable serial character.
And I will marry him and fuck him for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
Point blank, period.
Frosted Flakes. Frosted Flakes, they're more than good.
They're great.
Mm-hmm. And so is he in bed.
Amen. No notes. Next. I have one more ready to go, so I'm going to ask Megan.
Okay.
Ursula.
Okay.
Jafar.
Mm-hmm.
And Maleficent.
Ooh. We're going like cartoon Maleficent?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You know, Ursula is probably pretty good. Those tentacles.
All those tentacles.
She's got a lot of hands.
Mm.
She's probably good do a lot of things.
You're so right.
I think I gotta fuck Ursula. I didn't even think about the other two options yet. Jafar and
Maleficent.
Ooh. Yikes. They were both very evil.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I would marry Maleficent.
Mm.
I don't want to. Ooh. Jafar and his like scary little twisted mustache.
Mm-hmm.
No.
I feel like he'd probably lock you up and never let you do anything.
He'd put me in one of those little sand things. That part of that movie traumatized me.
Mm.
When Jasmine's about to die and she's in that little like red outfit.
Yeah.
Which was my bisexual awakening.
Yeah.
But also she's about to die. And like,
right.
Ugh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No. Can't marry Jafar.
Fair enough.
And so yeah, I'd have to marry Maleficent, apparently.
Okay.
I can give you like a Disney princess one. Let's just assume that they are all of age at this point.
Okay.
Gotta go Jasmine.
Mm.
Gotta go Belle. And then we'll do Rapunzel.
Fuck Jasmine, marry Belle, kill Rapunzel.
I feel like I don't even have to ask why.
No, I feel like it's just kind of obvious.
Yeah.
But anyone listening, if that's not your answer, please tell us why. Please tell us why you choose differently.
It's like the only one that seems right. Okay, we also have, we're going to transition to trauma bonding, and we have a submission from one of our listeners who is also a cosplayer and submitted this con, and there is some like kind of related to cosplay Comic-Con kind of theme. So it kind of works out. So I'm going to go ahead and read this one. It is from someone named Colleen, and they are fine with us using their real name. Hi, Rachel and Megan. My name is Colleen, and I discovered your show from a cosplay mutual. Oh, yeah, I wonder who it was. I have not been able to stop listening since. You're both amazing storytellers, and I'm glad a podcast like this exists so fellow Traumedians can realize they are not alone with their experiences.
Aw.
You can use my real name for this. The person the story is about will be referred to as Chicken Little, since to her, the sky was always falling. The story happened 10 years ago, so apologize if it's on the long side. Trigger warning for the Traumedians. I love that people like
I know.
Traumedians. I love it.
I also love that she included a trigger warning, so we're not like, oh, at the end of this, we have to redo it. Yeah.
This story contains contents of emotional abuse, suicide mention, and suicidal tendencies, manipulation. To start, I've been cosplaying since I was 2013 when I was 15 years old. My state's largest convention has these programs called cosplay games. They're events that people can sign up and participate in where they get to act and perform as the character they're cosplaying on stage. That sounds fun. As someone who's been doing theater since she was young, I decided to sign up for one of these events in 2015 when I was 18 years old. This is where I met Chicken Little. Chicken Little was participating in this event and was in a group with my ex-boyfriend at the time. We only talked a little bit, but not enough to make a super close connection. After the event was over, we parted ways and didn't see each other again for the rest of the weekend. It wasn't until a few weeks later where I found a recording of the cosplay event on YouTube that I found her. Cosplayers who were in the event were posting on their social medias where people could find them. Chicken Little posted not only on her socials, but her personal Facebook as well. Looking back, this was not the safest decision you can make, but I sent her a friend request anyway, and we started talking. She was 5 years older than me and was 23 at this time. Okay, so she was like 18. We became fast friends and talked almost every day. I found out she lived a few hours away in the state over from me. At this point, it was in my freshman year of college, and we found out she could pick me up at school and I could go visit her. The first time I went to visit her was for Halloween 2015, and I got into a fight with my mom when she found out I was taking a bus out of state without telling her. I thought I was such a grown-up at 18 years old and thought I didn't have to tell her where I was going. Typical college kid on their own for the first time. That's so true. We roomed together for the same convention with a group of her friends in 2016. It wasn't the best rooming situation, but we were still friends after that. At one point, we started calling each other wifey, which I took as platonic and friendly. She also made me aware that she was stuck in an abusive situation with her family, and I became one of her support pillars whenever she was having a hard time, because that's kind of the friend I always was. Fast forward a bit, I broke up with my long-distance boyfriend at the beginning of 2017. It was a very unhealthy relationship where I was being emotionally abused. I had been cheated on, but I still stayed, which I still kick myself for to this day. And I've been afraid to break up with him for the fear that he would hurt himself or worse. Chicken Little knew about this situation, and she was very protective of me after I finally ripped the Band-Aid off. Another thing she made me aware of was she wished she was dating someone, but people hadn't showed interest since she had broken up with her ex-boyfriend a while ago. For context, I now identify as a bisexual woman, and I came out in 2019. However, at this point, at 20 years old, I still thought I was straight. I believe I was also lonely and starting to realize I may not be as straight as I thought after breaking up with my boyfriend. During one of Chicken Little's events about being single, I said something along the lines of, well, if this was a different world and I was a guy, I would date you. The flirting happened after that, and we talked about how we would really want to kiss each other. It was kind of exhilarating, but terrifying too, because I was raised Catholic. And even though my parents had never taught us to hate gay people, I knew how the church would feel about it. We roomed together for the convention we met at in the spring of 2017, and that's when we kissed for the first time. From there, we started dating officially, even though there wasn't a discussion, and neither of us asked if that's what we wanted. First red flag. Both of us were also in the closet because Chicken Little's family were born-again Christians, along with being abusive, and they would not approve of their daughter dating another woman. As a relationship started, that's where the signs of the emotional abuse would begin. Since we were long distance, Chicken Little would freak out and think something horrible was happening to me if I didn't answer her text right away. Even if she knew I was with other people or busy with school, she would call me out of the blue to vent about her life many times I would have to talk her out of suicidal talk and tendencies when I would only be in the dining hall with my college friends.
Oof.
I told her multiple times I couldn't give her the help she needed and she may need to look into a therapist, but she never did. She couldn't take any form of criticism, and if I brought up how she did something that would hurt me, she would say she's a piece of shit, horrible person, etc., and turn the situation around so I would have to comfort her. Yeah, that's so manipulative.
Mm-hmm.
I'll admit I was not good at communicating when I was hurt by people's actions, and I would keep it inside until it would boil over. But I had to walk on eggshells around her because she would explode otherwise. Mm-hmm. When we would have arguments, a lot of the times it would end up with me saying sorry or comforting her, even if she was in the wrong. That's like a very gaslighting. Like,
mm-hmm.
Yeah. A few times she would say things hitting below the belt, and as apology, she would buy me little gifts. One time she was at a convention when we got into an argument. She went low, and then the next day she said she was buying me something as a sorry, even though I told her I didn't feel like I deserve it. She would accept Facebook friend requests from people she had never met in person, and then a few times she would vent to me about how they would say gross things to her or be weird. I told her that it was wrong of them to do that. However, she may want to stop accepting every friend request that she gets if she hasn't met these people and she doesn't know what they're like. She told me I was victim blaming her, so I said sorry and let it go. At one point, I decided to end it because I was just trying to figure out my sexuality, and I wanted to figure out if I was actually bisexual or if I was just lonely. And being with her was not good for my mental health. The only thing was I was terrified of saying the words break up to Chicken Little because I was afraid she would kill herself, much like my last boyfriend. Her last boyfriend didn't kill himself.
No, but I think it was like he was saying he was going to.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
I wanted to clarify that.
Mm-hmm.
So in simpler terms, I kind of told her I needed to figure myself out, and this was happening very fast. I can't fully remember what I said to try to break it off, but her response was, "I'll wait for you," which was not the response I wanted. From there, nothing changed at all. She still acted like we were dating, and I felt trapped. Yeah. Mm-hmm. At the beginning of 2018, I had the opportunity to go with Chicken Little and my friends to a huge convention called KatsuCon in Maryland. I've always wanted to go to that one. Unfortunately, I realized I didn't have the money or time to go since I was still in college and it would be a lot of traveling. I let my roommate know that I had to drop, but I would still pay my share of the room. I discussed it with Chicken Little, and she freaked out and hit me with the, "So I'm going to be all alone." She then proceeded to call me and said the words, "Give me one reason to stay," and told me I was abandoning her at this convention. I started crying because I was convinced she was about to off herself and it was my fault. I was at home at the time, and my parents heard me, and my mom tried to come in and see what was wrong. I locked the door and told her I would come down in a minute. I told Chicken Little I had to hang up and I would talk to her later. And then I went downstairs to tell my parents I had just had a fight with my friend, a half-lie. I hadn't told them I was dating Chicken Little. This was the first time in a long time I saw my dad cry because they could hear me crying and they were so concerned. After the conversation, I told Chicken Little I would talk to her tomorrow. The next day, I went down to the basement and called her and told her it was wrong for her to use her suicidal tendencies on me because I truly thought she was going to kill herself that day. She cried and told me she was so sorry like she always did, but the behavior never changed. The nail in the coffin was me attended my state's big convention in the spring of 2018. I had been accepted into one of the con's cosplay events, and Chicken Little had been put on the wait list. Instead of being supportive, she proceeded to complain and trash talk the event coordinator for weeks leading up to the convention for not putting her directly into the event. It was incredibly draining to listen, and I have to be the one to comfort her. The first day of the convention came, and we headed to the room where we would check in for the event. As we were walking away, Chicken Little once again complained about being on the wait list. Yeah, that's so annoying. I finally snapped and told her that she can be sad about not getting in, but she doesn't have to be such a bitch about it. She tried to then walk away from me because she doesn't like being called a bitch. I spent the first 15 minutes of the day sitting against a wall and comforting her because I had called her a mean name instead of her reflecting on how her constant complaining made me feel. She proceeded to make the weekend the worst time at the convention ever. She was constantly clinging to me. I felt like I couldn't go hang out with my friends if she didn't want to go. We went out to dinner with my now partner and their aunt apparently asked them if Chicken Little and I were dating since she was all over me. To remind you, this was long after I said we were going too fast, and she said she would wait for me. It came to a head when we had a huge argument in the hotel room at 1 a.m. on Sunday morning after she was super touchy with me and kissing my cheek, and I was very clearly rigid and uncomfortable. Our poor roommate had to sit us both down since we were both crying and had to meditate. They asked if I wanted to go on a walk with them and talk, and in the moment I said no because it was 1 a.m. and I was so tired. Looking back, I wish I had said that way so I could have told them what was really going on. After the convention, I called her on the phone and I finally broke it off. There were tears, her begging me not to leave her, and there was me most likely having a panic attack and screaming into the blankets on my bed because I couldn't take it anymore. I said something shitty about I want to meet and kiss other people before I said the words breaking up, and at that point I needed to get away from her. We had a few phone calls after that, which had me having the same panic attacks. At one point, she was texting me nonstop on Snapchat saying now her family had called an ambulance because she was having a panic attack so bad that she can't afford it, and now they had to keep her in the psych wing overnight, things like that.
Oh my God.
It was very manipulative, and my friend who had meditated at the convention told me to put her on mute. They told me it was not my fault she had worked herself up to that point, and her family decided to call the ambulance. Who even knows if that's true?
Mm-hmm.
Before this had happened, I was seeing a college counselor because I'd been dealing with a bad roommate situation. He helped me so much with figuring out how to break up with her and helped me realize I needed to take a break from talking to her because this was not good for me. Since it was a month out from completing the spring semester, I told her I needed a break and I wanted to go no contact for the summer. She agreed, though she still wrote me a letter of apology and sent it to me in the mail a week after we stopped talking and commented here or there on my Facebook posts. It filled me with dread every time. I only broke the no contact rule once when I sent her a happy birthday message because I felt bad. I shouldn't have. I remember seeing one Instagram post about how she was seeing a therapist and had started going to yoga, which felt like a slap in the face, and she refused to go when I suggested it to her when we were together. Once it was September again, I sent out a tentative messages to test the water. We did some small talk, and so I casually mentioned I was kind of tired. She went mother hen mode and told me to make sure I was getting enough sleep and drinking enough water. After that conversation, I blocked her on all platforms. I felt a great weight leave my shoulders. I didn't run into Chicken Little again until 2019. We were in the same cosplay event, and even though I had blocked her and everything, she approached me. She tried to play nice and compliment me and how I did in the game. I just stared at her deadpan and then turned around and walked away. After that, I spent time being single and spent more time with my friends and loved ones. I started seeing my current partner in November 2018 as a situationship since I was not yet ready for a serious relationship. But after a lot of reflection and working up the nerve, I came out to my parents as bisexual and told them about my partner. We've been dating for almost 6 years now, and my family loves them. It makes me really emotional. My friends kept an eye on Chicken Little to make sure she wouldn't try anything. Once she claimed I was a bad person and tried to spin something out of context, but 3 of my friends messaged her and ripped her a new one, so she backpedaled. Since then, I haven't seen her anywhere. I know that she still goes to Katsucon, but luckily I didn't see her for the first time when I went in 2024. I'm in a much better place now, and I'm truly so glad I ended the relationship all those years ago. I can't imagine and don't want to imagine what my life would have been like now if I didn't break up with her. I have the best partner in the world, and I'm surrounded by people who love me. This is the first time I've written out my whole story. Thank you for giving me the courage to do so. I wish you both a great year, and Rachel, I wish you good luck on the job search.
Oh, cute. Yay. It helped. Thank you.
I'm also going through that myself right now. Thank you guys. Sincerely, Colleen.
Oh,
that's really sweet.
Yeah. Dang. Thank you for writing all of that out. That was such a roller coaster.
Yikes. Yeah. Wow. It's always so touching and honoring when people take the time to write out their story.
Totally.
And to read it.
That was a huge lift. That had to have taken her at least an hour.
Oh, more than
yeah.
I would have. Yeah. And then to it was a while ago. So recount all of those stories, to remember everything, to go through that trauma again. That's, I can read through that in 10 minutes, but that's a sincerely traumatizing relationship experience.
For sure.
I can't even imagine. I'm curious of what it's like to go from having a partner who is just so manipulative, gaslighting,
just mentally unstable,
and then what that does to a future relationship too, as you try to process and learn.
So much fear, I'm sure.
And then the confusion of growing up religious and being okay, am I gay? What's going on? But then being caught up in this whole emotionally abusive relationship with this other person.
As you're trying to figure that out.
Totally.
Yeah.
I'm
super proud of you though. Yeah.
I follow this person on Instagram too, so it always makes me really happy when I see their content and comments on our stuff sometimes.
Yeah. Cute.
Thank you so much for writing in.
Yeah, we love you.
Definitely makes me want to go to Katsucon.
I know Katsu was in Japan, right? The fried, that was Katsu, right?
Well, yeah. Katsu or something like that, but this con is called Katsucon. So I guess
that's cool.
I don't know if that's what it's named after.
I don't know, but Katsu is what.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh.
It just reminded me.
That was perfect timing to read that one.
I know, for a cosplay kind of episode.
I can sense it to like the whole roommate situation at cons and the tension and the pressure sometimes. And like, there can be some drama for sure in the cosplay community.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for writing your story.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm so glad that you were in a better place now and have a good partner.
Yeah, me too.
All right,
Thelonious.
We did it.
We're tired as fuck and we're going to go now. And we have to drive home tomorrow too.
Yeah. I'm going to take my cosplay off. I'm going to drive Washington Boy to the airport at 5 a.m.
I'm going to take my Lorax mustache off.
I think you should keep it on.
For the rest of time?
Actually.
Okay.
Or at least till Bullseye comes back.
I'll consider. Damn, that's hours from now though. Maybe I'll commit. All right. Love you guys. We have a guest for you next week. Yes. It's a really good episode. So don't miss it. Love you. Bye. Bye.